In fact, there's some more breaking update that's coming in on the broadcast. After over 4 years of the Galwan clash, India and China agreement on disengagement. This is the update that's coming in right now. In fact, this is a big announcement that's coming in from the MEA. In fact, after 4 years of Galwan clash, India and China seem to have arrived on the agreement. A big announcement coming in from the MEA. India and China have agreed to restart patrolling. So clearly a major update that's coming in right now as far as the relationship between the two neighbors is concerned, India and China. There's of course been simmering tensions as far as the border situation between India and China is concerned. Srinjoy joins us on the phone line. Srinjoy, a big announcement coming in from the MEA. India and China have arrived on an agreement. Give us more details about what is this agreement and what this means for the relationship between the two nations going forward. Right, we'll try connecting with Srinjoy there, but meanwhile, big update coming in right now. This, of course, comes after 4 years of Galwan clash. Now, India and China finally have arrived at an agreement as far as disengagement is concerned. Multiple fronts there where India and China really have been countering simmering tensions along the border. And a big announcement coming in from the MEA. India and China have now arrived on an agreement. Srinjoy joins us back on the broadcast. Srinjoy, big announcement coming in from the MEA. Give us more details about what this agreement is and also what this means for the India-China relationship going forward.
Well, to answer your first question, first of all, there were two friction points, which basically means that the Chinese were not allowing Indian soldiers to go to the line where they naturally patrolled up to. And as a result, India did the same. This was at Depsang and Demchok. And these have been existing even before the clashes in Galwan. Now, from what we heard from Vikram Misri, the Foreign Secretary, he said patrolling has been resumed, which means that the blocking of patrols that the Chinese started and India then decided to do has been cleared, which means that India can patrol to where they normally patrolled, and the PLA, the People's Liberation Army of China, can do their patrolling as well. This is a huge step forward, primarily because this is a problem that has been existing before Galwan. And these were small things. There was one in Depsang, one place where the Chinese put a block. Then in Demchok, the Chinese put up a couple of tents in front of a stream. Now, they sound very simple, but there was no way this could be done. Now, as a result of this agreement, Vikram Misri, the Foreign Secretary, has said now patrolling will resume. He did not mention Demchok. He did not mention Depsang, but we have to assume that considering these were the only two places left, then this problem has got sorted out. Then there are two things. First is de-escalation, which means all those tanks, guns, fighter planes along the line of actual control, they would have to go back to their original positions. Now that has to happen, and now that this process, disengagement, has happened, this process can begin, because India was saying that we have to complete disengagement before we do this de-escalation. Now this process can start. The second thing, of course, leads us to a possible meeting between Xi Jinping and Narendra Modi in Kazan. Now that this has happened, it is more likely than not that this meeting could take place.
Absolutely. Srinjoy, I appreciate you joining us on the broadcast, getting us all those details. In fact, we're waiting for more details on this coming in from the Ministry of External Affairs. In fact, we're being told that there's a reaction also that's come in from the Ministry of External Affairs. Let's listen into that.
I can share with you that over the last several weeks, Indian and Chinese diplomatic and military negotiators have been in close contact with each other in a variety of forums. And as a result of these discussions, agreement has been arrived at on patrolling arrangements along the line of actual control in the India-China border areas, leading to disengagement and a resolution of the issues that had arisen in these areas in 2020. And we will be taking the next steps on this.